Hey, your toes in line, that's why you missed.
You're not getting out in the playoffs, you know that.
On a crazy NBA night, Luka went nuclear on the Suns, and KD fought with his coach again. And we had some thriller endings, but of course, we gotta start in LA.
9-0 run by the Lakers over the last 2 minutes to open up an 8-point lead. Doncic on the step back, over Durant, hits a three, and then has something to say to him.
Luka opened the game with a nasty step back in Durant's face, and he talked trash afterwards. But even after seeing that, the Suns decided to totally ignore Doncic on this possession.
Doncic left, wide open, the three's good. Second triple for Luka.
I've never been open so much in my life.
And after Budenholzer's timeout, the Magic show escalated when...
And Luka Doncic scored the last 10. Going for 13 in a row, got it! Doncic on fire!
Luka outscored the entire Phoenix team all by himself in the first 11 minutes. Crazy! This instantly brought Game 7 vibes from 3 years ago when he demolished them with 27 points in the first half. Although KD wasn't there to witness it, he knew exactly who they were up against.
We're not going to stop him from scoring, bro. We can't come into a game thinking about to stop their best players from scoring. We got to just make it tough on them. We can't get 12 assists and 40 points, though.
Durant was obviously frustrated with his surroundings. In the second period, Luka may have stopped scoring but started throwing perfect dimes to his teammates.
Kicks it out, Reeves wide open in the corner, hit another three.
Finish the half jog, and if you're the Phoenix Suns, try and finish this in a manner that doesn't end up with lob dunks for Jackson Hayes.
Jeez, he shook Iguodaro out of his shoes before hitting Reeves in the corner. And Hayes is just enjoying his time playing with a maestro like Doncic. From 5 points per game, he jumped to almost 10 ever since Luka arrived in LA. Meanwhile, the Suns trio of KD, Book, and Beal were awful at the start. Just 7 of 24 from the field and 17 points combined for the entire half. Damn, even Pepe was far more efficient at the halftime show. Speaking of showtime, it went on and on in the third quarter as well.
Ball batted around to Hayes. Doncic faked the pass to Reeves and drills a three-pointer. By far his most efficient day as a Laker. 25 losses, Golden State 3 back. Here's Reeves for three. Austin Reeves third three-pointer, 11th for the Lakers.
Austin Reeves with 28 and Jackson Hayes with 19 were a great backup support for Luka, who simply loves playing against Phoenix.
Doncic, 5 to shoot, pulls up, scores, and a foul. Doncic's career average against the Suns is right around 30 points per game. The only buddy who's averaged more is Michael Jordan. Let's not forget, Phoenix had the #1 pick the year that Luka Doncic came out. They didn't take him. He loves to play against the Suns. He's kept that in the back of his mind that they did not select him first.
Well, let me just say this. The #1 pick was DeAndre Ayton, so the jury's still out on whether or not they made the right pick here in Phoenix between Luka and DeAndre.
He got inside at will and especially tortured the young Iguodaro when he got the switch on him.
Here's Doncic, who's played 34 minutes, 28 points, 10 boards, 8 assists, drives, count the basket and one. Luka Doncic will go back to the line. He's already taken 13 free throws in the game. 7th straight 30-point game against the Suns, tied for the longest streak in NBA history against Phoenix.
It's almost like he has a little extra juice against the Phoenix Suns.
Here's Doncic, draws the big Iguodaro, so drives past him and gets the layup with the left hand. Gorgeous finish.
I don't know if it's the draft grudge or the so-called beef in 2022 with Book and company that has Doncic fired up every time he faces the Suns, but it sure is entertaining as hell. Plus, he was laughing and having a good time while doing that.
That's a smart play. That's high IQ.
You're not getting out in the playoffs, you know that.
I told you to challenge, man. Y'all should listen to me, man. Keep it going. Great defense score, yo. Where you going, Royce? Where you going? Hey, your toes in line, that's why you missed. You never miss.
33 points, 11 boards, and 8 assists for a much-needed win to cut a 4-game Lakers slump. Moving on to Cleveland, where the Cavs look like they're going to win their 17th game in a row, leading by 13 in the third quarter against the Magic. But then, Orlando went on a huge 23-8 run to take the lead in a span of 7 minutes, putting their top 3 defense in the league on full display.
I knew we could hoop back then.
Well, look, it's not just him today, by the way. This is a big part of who they are, is Magic. With full court pressure, converted into an easy 2. Anthony Black heads up right there to create offense with their defense. But the Cavs haven't gotten going at all collectively from the three-point line today.
And they turned over Ty Jerome again. The lead is down to 5 with the ball for Orlando. Wagner for 3, got it! and they're back to within 2.
Because he knows, and
And they
another
tied it up off another steal in the backcourt.
After tying it all up, neither team would let go, so the game went down to the wire.
And Carroll measures it and laces it. Check that, Tim. That's his third 3, and there's another one.
In the clutch, it was a classic shootout, and whoever blinks first loses.
For the tie, Caldwell Pope with that championship lineage. Back out to Strus with 10 on the clock. He pulls, and he gives the Cavs the lead.
Banchero uses the mismatch and just raises up over Mitchell like he's a chair.
And Banchero gives the Magic a 1-point advantage.
Down by 1 with less than 40 seconds to go, the Cavs need someone to step up. DG finds Hunter all alone in the corner, but he hits the side of the backboard and Donovan inexplicably commits a foul when they're in the penalty. So KCP goes to the line and calmly knocks down both shots to give his team a 3-point lead. Now falling down in a bigger hole, Cleveland needs a 3 to tie the game, and they get multiple chances, causing complete chaos on the court.
Garland. They're playing the 3-point line. Mitchell pulls. A little bit strong. Allen with an offensive board. Mitchell tries another 3. Missed again. Wagner with the board.
What is going on? The Cavs just kept shooting and getting offensive boards until finally Franz Wagner secured it and got fouled. Talking about dodging a bullet, Wagner stays cool at the line as well, and that's all she wrote for this one, as the Magic snapped Cleveland's 16-game winning streak in front of their home fans. We had another wild ending in Dallas where Klay Thompson was by far the biggest name on the court in a game against the 76ers. But Philly had Quentin Grimes.
Shot clock at 5 seconds. Grimes, difficult finish. It does get the and one that he shouted for. Good. Down the lane, Grimes. Tough shot goes in. Grimes up to 20 to the basket. Meanwhile, Philly is getting to the basket repeatedly. Grimes with a finishing foul.
Grimes with 11 of his 28 points in the third puts his team up by 12, and they held a double-digit lead all the way to 3.5 minutes remaining in the fourth, when the Mavs made a serious push.
Dinwiddie, no, missed on the scoop, tipped out to Washington. He's free for 3. Marshall a putback. Double team on PJ. Looking to pass out of it, does. Touch pass to Christie. In and out on a 3. Marshall missed a putback. Got it back, scores again.
Look at Najee Marshall acting like prime KG in the clutch. I'm kidding, but Dallas continued mounting a comeback.
A drive here by Clay. Looking to respond to the 3-point play. Dallas does with a 3-point basket. Dinwiddie hits it. Finds PJ. PJ in the open court. Looking for Thompson. Got 3. String music, timeout!
A 10-3 run in less than 2 minutes, and with the fans going crazy, we have ourselves a ball game. Can Grimes come up with something to stop the drought?
Grimes against PJ, drifts back to the corner.
He misses, and on the other end, Dinwiddie closes the gap even more when
40 seconds left. Dinwiddie thrusts to the basket for a score, 1-point game.
It's a 1-point game, so Grimes goes up against Marshall and gets the whistle despite looking like it was all clean on the replay.
Grimes turns back to the paint, inside fouled.
Anyway, he stays ice cool under the pressure from the fans, which he played for just a month and a half ago. The Mavs must get a bucket here to stay in the game.
Will Dallas attack for 2? Will they shoot for 3? They just need to, whatever they're going to do, it needs to start happening. Clay holding it, underneath, PJ's got it, scores, 14.7.
They cut the lead to 1 again, but now they have to foul. So they sent Jared Butler to the line and he calmly hit both free throws to keep the margin at 3. So who takes the shot for Dallas now?
It's into Dinwiddie, turnaround 3, it's no good, loose rebound, Yabusele's got it.
Spencer rushes the fadeaway a little bit too much for my taste and hits the back of the rim, falling short of completing the comeback. The Mavs are in a free-fall mode, but with Phoenix losing a ton of games as well, they're still floating on the edge of the play-in zone. Moving on to Portland now, where the Blazers found themselves trailing by 9 points in the fourth against the Raptors, but they stepped on the gas pedal when it mattered the most.
Takes battle inside, backed him off, finds Simons, he's cocked and ready for 3 and drilled it, and the Blazers are within 1. Omni off the high screen, cut for the pack, and the foul.
A furious 13-0 run to completely turn things in their favor, and when Avdia kicked it out to Simons up top, the entire building was ready to explode.
Simons trying to seal it.
Down by 5 and less than 100 seconds to go, the Raptors get the desperation layup by Abaji to fall and cut the lead to 3. Klingon got fouled and split the free throws on the other end, leaving the door open just a bit for Toronto.
Gotta make it happen quickly. Lawson up the floor. Battle of 3. Got it.
The rookie Jamison Battle fires up a 3 and drains it. All of a sudden, it's a 1-point game, and Deni Avdija must convert on the foul line if he likes to keep his team at a safe distance. Still, the Raptors have one last shot at overtime.
Castleton, cross court, wide open. Robinson, Matisse Thybulle, welcome back.
Wow, Matisse Thybulle comes up with the game-saving block on Robinson, who wasn't even his man. Playing in his first game after missing the entire season so far, Matisse shows immediately how elite of a defender he is. And talking about elite, Anthony Edwards has been on another level lately.
Sling pass to Edwards. He'll take the 3 from the wing, and Anthony Edwards has hit 3 of them already in this first quarter. Edwards will drive into the lane and hammer it! And here's another turnover. TJ to Ants. Anthony Edwards, exclamation point!
And bullied the Jazz on his way to 41 points on 59% efficiency. The Timberwolves are now on a quiet but record-breaking 8th win in a row, their longest in the last 20 years. Man. And OKC, led by Shea and Hartenstein, dominated the Bucks as well because...
And boy, did it carry over. SGA stops on a dime and sticks it. SGA maneuvering and sets it up for Hartenstein. Who does it? Shea getting downhill, pulls up in the mid-range. That's almost automatic as SGA.
The Thunder blew the game away and had a lead as big as 25 points in the fourth. And Chet just put a stamp on the win with the putback slam over Giannis.
There's the follow!
Another wild night in the NBA, and of course Luka has a great game a day after I made a video criticizing him that you guys found extremely controversial. I'm still standing by my take though, as I'm sure he'll benefit a lot from getting a better physical shape. Check it out if you haven't, and talk to you in the next one. Peace out.